Gemini, welcome to Sync Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we're doing that timeless month ahead reading update for you. So what that means at the time of viewing this video, something should resonate for you. So whether you're Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising Gemini, focus only on that actually resonates. Anything else, leave it for another, all right? Let's get into this reading and get started. Today I'm going to do a Celtic cross using the Light Seers Tarot deck, and then we will pull 4 cards for each of the weeks in the month ahead with the Muse Tarot deck and clarify with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And also we have the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck here and the Moonology Oracle deck, and we'll pull 1 card from each of that for you in the end, so stay tuned for those as well. All right, let's get started here with the month ahead. Gemini, in the middle, the main objective, 5 of Swords. The challenge for you this upcoming month is the Knight of Swords. Recent past, we have the Lovers. Progressing forward, we have the King of Swords. And consciously, you're manifesting conscious dreams and wishes, your subconscious wants and acknowledgments that you're sending out to the universe. And then this is how you see yourself this upcoming month, Gemini. This is how others see you. This is your hopes, fears, and dreams card. And then we have the final outcome card as well here. Let's set this deck aside here, Gemini, and let's dive into the center here. Right here, the main objective for your month ahead is 5 of Swords. This is my card I call the migraine, the headache card. You're really up in your head, you're frustrated, you've been arguing, you've been battling with other people with ideals and words, and communication-wise is giving you a headache. There has been, I know in the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck at least, there's usually, other individuals, you're not listening to anybody else, and so they just throw they walk away. They just, give up trying to talk to you. And you yourself kind of, you're just feeling, you got a migraine. That's your main object. Your main focus this month is trying to deal with your own, you're realizing others do have merit in their ideals. I mean, it kind of gives you, it's my migraine card is what I call it. But now the challenge against that is things are getting away from you. The Knight of Swords, things are getting out of hand. They're getting away. This is very fast action. So your thoughts and things going on, things are getting out of hand, and they're just getting away from you. You're just feeling like you're losing control of the situation here, Gemini. Now, the recent past is the Lover's card. Now, this is a Gemini Major Arcana card here, the Lover's card. This is that connection, the soulmate connection type coming together, the lovers, and it's all about that negotiation, compromises, coming together with a significant other, and the connection you have with another. And so there is this in the recent past for you, and coming into your conscious hopes or your conscious wants, those things you're trying to manifest consciously from the universe for yourself, is this 3 of Wands. This is considered kind of the travel card. Now, I know in the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, you're usually on the shoreline waiting for your ship to come in. This one is like, screw the ship, I got a surfboard, I'm going to start paddling here. So consciously, this is what you're looking for. You're looking to leave the shore that you're currently on and travel forth, proceed forward, and reach the other shore. And you're really determined in this deck to do it. Like I said, you brought your surfboard. Now, Gemini as well, what's happening now, the subconscious one, this is when you start to drift off to sleep and you go into that beta theta level, that deeper consciousness. And that time is when your subconscious is actually talking to the universe, and you're probably talking on a better frequency than your conscious mind that gets distracted easily. And so what you are actually asking the universe for is, a relationship. You want that connection. You want that dedication, that commitment, Gemini. You're looking for that balance, the connection. So this is what you're looking for, the 2 cups of love. Look how full and bountiful those are, Gemini. So yeah, that's what you're asking the universe to manifest for you. You just want that a partner, significant other. You come together, and it could be with the lovers you had here in the past, but you just want that dream, that connection, that commitment, that dedication. So that is what you're asking the universe subconsciously. And progressing forward in the month ahead here, Gemini, we have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is that air quality signs. I mean, this is obviously you, because it is a Gemini is the air quality sign. This is the intelligent person. Now, you're not very, you're not usually very emotional. You're very analytical and critical sometimes. You're knowledgeable. I mean, you do all your dedication. You research facts. You're all about facts, truth. You don't like deception at all. I mean, you're definitely one who is all about, I'm going to do my research. I'm going to be dedicated doing this, gain the knowledge, and then I will make a decision. And when I make a decision, well, the King of Swords doesn't, once he makes a decision, he doesn't give up on it very easily. Even when he's faced with new truths or new ideals, he can be a little bit stubborn there, Gemini. And mind you, you can change out the gender here because we all have feminine, masculine characteristics. So definitely this masculine Gemini characteristics are coming out for you. You just got to be careful. You're progressing forward, that you're not too overcritical or analytical completely coming in or ending out this month. Now, how you see yourself, Gemini, in the upcoming month, you need rest. You're like, man, I really need to recover here. You're feeling burnt out. This is a nesting card here. It's similar to the Four of Swords in the Radiant Right, where you just really need to meditate and contemplate. But it's definitely resting, renewing your health via rest and getting that, just really contemplating, meditating, clearing up your chakras and stuff, opening them up, not keeping them, don't let them close down, leave them open there so you can get clarity, clarity of thought, clarity of speech, clarity of feeling as well. Now, how others are seeing you right now, because this is how you see yourself. You're like, oh, I am in this meditative contemplation. I'm resting up. I'm strengthening myself by healing myself, taking care of business here. And how others see you, though, is the Ten of Swords. They see you at the completion of a cycle of communication, understanding or thought and ideals of it, that they're painful. I mean, the Ten of Swords, normally it can be very painful, but here it's just kind of like being out in the barren desert and it just, feeling lost, feeling alone. But it is kind of a rebirth card, like the Death card. This is about, you're just getting ready to end the cycle, leave it behind you, and move on and cycle into a new cycle of understanding and thought and communication coming on. So this is how others are seeing you, that you're at that precipice, so to speak. You're on that precipice of ending and completing this other cycle, and you're going to go over this precipice and begin a new cycle. Now, your hopes, fears, and dreams, Gemini. Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups, this is the one where you're kind of, you're getting stuck in the past, past mistakes, past failures, and, you see how dark it is. They even got this little black hole of depression here. This, don't get dragged down in there. Now, it's usually a card about loss, but there is always, you tend to ignore that there's this awesome filled up bow of treasure right there, the bow, and this thing is bow cup. It is bow of treasure, glowing, wonderful offer there from a divine, but you're really focused on what was lost instead of what you can turn around in the present and see. Because not only that, we actually, in this one at least, we actually have all these empty bows. You got that faux one there that's a gem or full of gems and treasure. You got three that are empty. There's only one that's in that deep dark hole. You need to let that one go, and don't get yourself dragged into that darkness. Don't go into that depression. Now, your fear is that you're not ever going to find one like that, but you will. It's spilt out. See? But don't worry, you can always refill those bowls, because there's a lot of different affection and loves out there. So pick up the bowls and go fill them. But your dream is you do want to this is, like I said, I look at it as a depression. You are just lost. You don't, your dream is you just wish you could redo the past, but that keeps you stuck there, Gemini. So you need to let go and move forward, present, whatnot. And then final outcome we have here: dedication, focus, hard at work. So the final outcome is, taking your skills, your experience, your expertise, and just being dedicated. Whether this is going to school and studying, learning, gaining knowledge, or if you're working, just really applying yourself into your job, focusing yourself on the work. So the final outcome is showing you really producing quality, really proven to yourself and others, dedication, commitment you have. You're going to put it all into focusing on work at the end of this month here, Gemini. So that's what we got there going for you with the Celtic Cross. Let's go ahead and grab the Muse Tarot deck here, Gemini, and I'm going to pull you 4 cards for each of the 4 weeks in the upcoming month here. And then we'll do clarifiers with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck as well. So the first week here, the second week, third week, and the final week in the month ahead. Alrighty, so what we have here is the first week, 5 of Emotions. So there we are again. This is similar to that 5 of Cups. So this, from your hopes and fears and dreams, there, the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Emotions. They're basically the same thing. It is a very emotional time. I mean, you can see it. I'm really feeling for you, Gemini, this first week in the month ahead. Yeah, you really are stuck on focused on those past, the mistakes and failures and whatnot. And you've really got to, take the lessons from that and then move forward, progress forward. Don't get stuck in the past. You can't stagnate there. That's not progressive at all. Okay, Gemini, let me go ahead and grab you 3 cards to clarify that 5 of Emotions for you. 1, 2, 3. And 3 cards clarifying that for you. Yeah, we have Death here. So it is time for ending of a cycle. Time to leave the past, or leave that old cycle behind and go through this new dawn, the new birth. The Death card, transformation, is at hand here. You have the King of Pentacles here as well. Now the King of Pentacles is that down-to-earthy quality of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn characteristics coming out. A more mature person who's quite abundant and wealthy there, down to earth, stable, loyal, dependable, cautious in nature. I mean, they're definitely going to measure twice and cut once, basically making sure something is really solid and stable before they invest into it at all. But you also have this 7 of Pentacles coming into play here in the beginning of the week. This is about planting your seed, the commitment, the dedication coming into play here for you, Gemini. And so you are, nurturing, watering, planting your seed, everything coming to it. But it takes time. It takes patience, and continual dedication when you plant a seed to nurture and water it. And this, like I said, is connected to your thoughts and going back in time. So perhaps, Gemini, that, you're needing to leave this behind. It could be this Queen of Pentacles here, and like I said, gender neutral here in tarot, but it could be this Queen of Pentacles, or the King of Pentacles, excuse me, coming in play here. Perhaps, that you just got to give it time. And this cup here, like I said, this deck is not showing it, but this is all about freeing yourself. Get over those emotions, get over that past issue, learn your lessons, and then move on. You got to continue on. It's a transformation cycle. Don't get stuck there and stagnate. Now, second week here, we have the Emperor at play here. Now, that could very well be you, Gemini. That Emperor coming in, regardless of that gender. Once again, we got the Emperor at play here, or that could be another. Now, that is the Boss card, a self-entrepreneur, self-business person, a leader, a boss. He is the father of kings, all the kings, and he's just the coming together of all those kings in one, as well as the divine masculine here. 2 and 3. Here we go. So we have the Queen of Cups coming into play. Now this has those watery traits of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The, you know, intuitive queen. She's compassionate. She's understanding, affectionate, loving. She is the only one in the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck that has a lid on her cup. So she really has a good balance control over her emotions. She's, she has control. I mean, she's not going to be over exuberant and going crazy, or well as not get into that deep, dark depression. She's found a balance, and that is with the lid. She doesn't just spill her emotions out everywhere or has them overflowing like crazy. That comes wisdom of the queen, and time and wisdom and her very nature of knowing who is worthy to share in her cup of love. As well as we have the Six of Swords at play here. Now, this is all about traveling, leaving the chaos and conflict and trauma, trying to travel forth and go to calmer seas, as well as we have the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands, if you take notice, straddling, bridging over that river water. Water in tarot decks is all about feelings and emotions. And this rushing river, you're bridging over these rushing emotions. Everyone else has got opinions, and you're got your own opinion. So you're standing your ground. You're standing firm here in your opinion. I'm guessing you are definitely the emperor in this case here, Gemini. You're just standing firm, stand your ground. You're wanting to avoid conflict, stress, everything else. And perhaps, you are, there is a woman and child in this boat. Perhaps you are connecting up with this Queen of Cups as well. So let's go ahead and set that down. We do have the third week of the month ahead here, and this is the Empress. Oh my goodness, Gemini, you got a divine pairing here, the Emperor and Empress. Okay, so third week, got the Empress here. And like I said, you can switch these around as it resonates for you, that works out for you. But yeah, let's get 3 cards to clarify. Now, the Empress, she's the divine feminine, obviously the embodiment of all 4 queens in the minor arcana. So she is a new beginnings, a new birth, as well as, kind of independent. She's able to nurture and make things grow and expand, but she's got all the skills and characteristics of the 4 queens, So definitely the Empress coming up. I mean, she's all about giving birth, to creation even there. She is the divine mother. So normally a more mature woman, or at least mature and thinking woman, or feminine characteristics of that way, a mature wisdom come into play there. Let's go ahead and clarify that Empress with 3 cards from the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot for you in that third week of the month ahead. Here we go. We have the Queen of Pentacles again here. Now, the Queen of Pentacles coming in, as we already explained, down to earth, savvy, budgety, can handle a budget, whatever's given, and take care of the kingdom on her own. So this character's at play. We do have a collaboration here. People coming together, teamwork, collaborating, working out some details, creating a plan that is quality work, and just collaboration. So speaking to others as well and getting advice or counsel can come into play. You do have the King of Cups here as well. King of Cups. So the King of Cups here is someone who can stay calm amidst the chaos. You see all the stormy water, their emotions and feelings all chaotic and things. Well, the King of Cups has got that wisdom, that nature about him to stay really calm, really be able to calm others' anxieties, just to calm, the emotions and storms, so to speak. And the king is just got with understanding, empathy, a lot of conflict and anxiety is reduced. And the Empress apparently is taking on these issues and using even the King of Cups coming into play with that Empress. Alrighty, so now we have the 5 of Inspiration, the final week here. Just reading these cards out. I don't know if this is meaning anything to you, Geminis. Okay. If it is, hit that like button down below. Now we're coming to week 4, the final month, the final week of the month ahead. 5 of Inspiration. Now, 5 of Inspiration, 5s are all about changes. And this is change that normally is a somewhat conflict, drama. This one it is showing a bunch of disagreement here. It's a little bit different with the Muse Tarot deck. There's disagreement, kind of that competition thing going on here, more so competing at different levels of that card, of different projects and pursuits. It's a competition more than anything happening here at the time. So let's see what's going on here. 3 cards to clarify this a little bit better for you for the end of the month. What's this competition or conflict? All right. Yep, there's that 5 of Swords. That's what you started out with in the Celtic Cross there, that 5 of Swords. Now, like I said, and there I always call that one from the Light Seers deck the migraine one, because it just looks like he's got a headache because he's sick of hearing everyone's outside deal. This one's actually got a smirk. This is where, he feels like a winner because they threw down their thoughts and ideals and just walked away. And so he's feeling like he won, but this is the change card. And it is, you notice he's picking up one of those swords too. He is like, hey, some of these ideals have merit, but you're definitely changing up the way you're communicating, as well as King of Wands coming into play. Now this is this is one of those fiery sign kings with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could have that within your natal chart or it's in another's, but this King of Wands comes up. This is an impulsive action, a decision-making king. He's the first king in the minor arcana. He's impulsive. He goes by his passions, his lusts, his desires. He can quickly change his mind, though. He can go one way and then the other way quick as fast. So you have to be cautious there, Gemini, with the King of Wands. But he is very charismatic. He's charming. He's attractive. He's quite sociable, and he's great at social networking and everything else. Creative as well. So, but he does know how to expand his horizons. He does know how to, make things grow. I mean, he is the King of Wands, but he's a very passionate king coming into play. Now, as well as you've got the 4 of Cups. Now, this is the discontent card. This is where the divine is offering a cup, and you're like, no, sorry. I got all these other cups here at the moment. I don't have time to look at this other cup. So it is kind of the card of discontentment. And it could be definitely regarding competition and conflict here at the end of the week. There could be competition or conflict with this King of Wands. And, just a battling of words or understanding thoughts and ideals and communication going on here. Because we do have it all about communication, conflicts here, maybe technological communication errors occurring here for the final week of the month ahead. Alrighty, I'm going to move this aside. Hopefully this is resonating. As I say, I do try to interpret the cards just as they come out. And, oftentimes I am, really amazed that where I'm not quite understanding where the story's going, and someone tells me, "Oh my goodness, that was so right on." That's why I try to stay true to what I'm seeing in the cards, whether it makes sense to me or not. All right, Gemini, here we go. We got one Shaman Dream Oracle card coming to you. Now, if this is resonating with you, like I said, hit that like button down below. Let me know. All right, we got the Woodwives Adaptability card. Now, this is the number 64 here. If you go Google online, angel meanings is 64, you'll get another little message from that numerology for that. Now, also here in tarot, that would add up to 10. 10s are completions of numbers, as well as you can further drill it down to a 1, which is the beginning of a new cycle. So endings into new beginnings. So that seems to be the focus. Let's see what the Woodwives Adaptability has to say to you, Gemini. It is about adaptability, strong roots, and growth. So Gemini, the Woodwives dance into your dreams as a reminder to be grounded no matter what life offers you. You need to know who you are, what you'll tolerate, what you've learned today, and what boundaries to set so you feel good about yourself. Gemini, life is going to offer you something extraordinary now. And in order to learn and receive its blessings, you must remember that being grounded being grounded gives you more freedom, not less. So everything you have everything you need, Gemini. You have all it takes to do this right now. So if you also keep reminding yourself to stay flexible, you will be amazed by how well things actually play out for you. Now, the Woodwives are both wisdom keepers and students of the new world, as they as these forest spirits have an uncanny ability to adapt to a changing circumstances and always find the perfect way to grow and expand. They represent what you already learned how to do. Now learn. Be in a beginner's mind. Let go of your rigid notions of how things should be and be present to what is right now, unencumbered by your projections. So, is there a storm brewing because things need to change? No worries, nothing can uproot you now, Gemini, and it will pass, and you will simply dance with nature and move with it all. Perhaps you've been given the opportunity to take a chance on something new, and you're not sure how far you can go without losing your footing. Well, Gemini, have no fear. For when you remember your roots, your integrity, your authentic self, you can stretch yourself beyond the invisible line you drew. So just go for it. You will be glad you did, Gemini. Alrighty, now I also promised one of the Moonology cards here as well. And if you're new here to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscription tab down below as well as that notification bell. That way you'll get notified next time I upload another video. You won't miss out on any of these. Now, also, you have the full moon in Leo. This is all about don't let pride get in your way. All right, let's grab this guidebook here. Don't let pride get in your way. It is the full moon in Leo. Ooh, there we go. All right, Gemini, have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of that big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become a little over the top, Gemini. So this card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution for the dilemma. If you've not been doing as would be done by lately, well, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. Gemini, this will help all of your relationships. So, to attune to this moon card, your affirmation is just simply to be magnificent without being plain too much. Also, additional meanings for this card: self esteem is good, vanity isn't, as well as everyone is equally important. And I got a hair, it keeps getting on my lipstick. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic, Gemini, as well as a friendship may be ending now. All right, I do hope something here resonated for you today, Gemini. If it did, hit that like button. Until then, till next time, have a good day. Bye.